Hello, this is Salty323 and welcome back, and I am just going to put the sound volumes up. Just enough. Enough so you can hear it, and low enough so I don't get copyrighted if it's copyrighted. Hopefully it isn't. And thank you for all the tips, especially one person in particular who... I'm sorry, I can't actually remember your YouTube name. It's in my head, but it just isn't transferring from my head to my tongue. Yes. That the financial report is here. Yes, although it doesn't, as I thought, it didn't actually state what I wanted it to state, which is how much money how much money a city is spending. Army. Ooh, it's an 8 to 7. Right, so let's just click that. Eesh. That's 1 to 2 though. Withdraw. A 4 to 7. A 10 to 7. Good. I want to... What does this do? Okay. Let's just fight. Yes, fight on the battlefield. And kill them all. Huzzah! More history about coins. Yes. Oh yeah, I did actually forget to say this is part 2 of Europa Barbarorum 2. Yes. Well, I've said it now. No one shall complain. Unless, of course, you complained before. So, these are all the full absolute missile units. These are people who have javelins. Oh, actually, you too. To ungroup, form a nice steady line. You're actually in loose already, so group, control C. I kind of view it as destroy the enemy early, so I don't have to worry about them later on. But also have some units to be nice and fresh. It's actually no special abilities. Like, fire mode. Because so far I haven't seen anything of the sort. Their skirmishes. Quickly charge them. I don't want to have to deal with these later on. Charge, attack, kill, kill, kill. Kill, I say. Yeah, it is official. Run. Hello. I want you to run away. Now, 2. Again. Actually, cavalry, I want you to attack there. Oh good, they're routing. Run. And 2, you can also run. I just want to make it so they don't come back later on, even though some already have. I'm surprised they aren't already routing, being as they have already routed before. Right, I'm gonna have to be careful of attacking. Yeah, the maps are better, mainly because of you can actually see more, and it could just be an optical illusion, but the maps actually seem to be longer. You know what? Let's send these 2 to attack. You 2 attack. Actually, let's YouTube backspace. The thing is, wedge formation would be so helpful right now. A wedge formation straight through here. Well, if they hadn't routed, it would decimate that. Although with this game, well, mod, it is unclear how far you need to go to have an effective cav charge. Now that could just be my incompetence, but well, actually, it probably depends also what terrain, because of going uphill, a cav charge is going to be relatively worse than a cav charge going uphill for understandable reasons. Continue. The thing is, that cav charge seemed to just decimate, mainly because of, I think it was because of the going downhill and the distance. Although it would be helpful-ish if they had the kind of red lines. But I can understand why they aren't in. Although, because there isn't any red lines, it does kind of give more of an image of a invisible wall. Which I suppose Rome 1 had that. But it seemed to be less of a feeling of a invisible wall. That could just be me. Seriously? Just you kill him. Thank you. Really, it took you that long to kill one person? Right, these are the numbers. So, fairly, well, one unit only has one man left. The others only have 20. Lots of prisoners, so potential of getting a lot of money. Prisoners caught. Ooh, that's quite a lot. Okay, so 4, 5. Okay, so some took quite a lot of damage, but I guess they were the skirmishers. Right, let's continue, shall we? Ooh, different kind of thing. Oh, why won't you give me money? Aren't I nice? I'm nice. Believe me. Please? Right. So this is military conquest. Description, history to be written. Okay. Well, it is in alpha stages, so understandable. Ooh, public order happiness, -15. So it would be best going with this one because it actually has more stuff. And plus, considering going in role-playing mode and history, is that the Greeks all thought of themselves as worthy. Every single Greek was Greek. It didn't really matter which one, which type of Greek, if you were Corinthian, Athenian, or Spartan. It didn't matter how, except for with the Spartans it was slightly different. It was slightly different with the Spartans mainly because of the Spartans was the only Greek city-state to actually enslave other Greeks. The Spartans kind of thought of themselves as a master race. Descendants of, well, the kings, the two kings of Sparta were thought to be descendants of Hercules and Hercules' sons, which I don't really see the point in saying, I am a descendant of Hercules' son, whatever he was. Because of that just sounds less impressive than I am descended from Hercules. Yeah, but basically the Dorian Greeks, which actually came from around here, kind of invaded Greece. They went through the top and went down and spread everywhere. They stopped here because of Attica. Attica was the city-state, or the region, which Athens was called. Let's continue, shall we? This actually seems relatively easy. Although, then again, when I come across the Romans, it could be particularly hard. Although it doesn't... they actually are expanding, so never mind. That's helpful. That actually says Rebel City, and it gives a... Thank you. I like it. I like the way they've done that. Is that it has... they're called rebel settlements, rebel towns, but they kind of have what type of rebel they were. So, like, a Samnite rebel, which was actually up here, ish. This is roughly here. Is different from a Syracusoid, yes, that. Never attempt to pronounce Greek or Latin when you're recording. So they have cavalry, so do I, archers, skirmisher, okay. Factionaire. They're probably running... Oh no, they actually have... Rhodos. Yay. I like it. I like that they've actually called them by the actual things. But let's just say... Save. Battle start. Mainly because of this mod apparently tends to crash with battles. Although some people haven't had that problem because they've been playing in a borderless windowed mode. But so far I've only really had crashes when I've been looking in the options menu and changing them a bit. So, going in the options is a no-no, it seems. Triple speed. Let's have a look at their faces. Relatively decent, but still a bit terrible. Well, better than some of the around 2's faces. Really? It doesn't actually think, ooh, maybe he's putting these ladders up to go up them, so it doesn't automatically go up. Yeah, that's quite annoying. But can be actually quite helpful because of you may choose to have one unit go instead of having all units go. So let's say if one unit which you had was considerably weaker than the other, it wouldn't really matter. Halt. Fire at will. Seriously? Oh, actually, the faces here right now look amazing. Cowards! You dare run from me? Serious? Are you serious? Yes, you were serious. Oh, that's why. I forgot there was one already there. And I love the fact that they actually use the spears how they would have, which was an overhand thing. Oh, this one doesn't actually have spears, so yeah. Now let's see. Really? You know what? Just attack. And because you're going against spear infantry as well, you shall die. Although that's probably faster. Although I have probably defeated roughly half by now. Roughly, yeah, definitely. Probably half now. I'm very surprised at the AI now. Oh, finally it actually retreats. It grew sense. This is also one thing which I wish you could do. Is, okay, that is obvious. There's a building's going to be put here. No one can really say anything against that because of it's just obvious. But there isn't a building right now, so you should be able to build there. Like here, you should be able to walk through. Or something which I would like, but I understand why it isn't there, is to actually walk through, like, here. Just put, like, a speed modifier that will take you 3 times as long. But you could. So let's say if the enemy had a brilliant formation right across here, you could theoretically walk across here, go round, and either capture the point or flank them. Either way, they get distracted and lose because of if they go to capture the point, the great position here is weaker, meaning it's now easier to take. My men are exhausted. Right. Almost all of them are dead. Strange. I can't actually see the prisoner count. Oh well. I've probably destroyed about half. Although the problem is I'm exhausted. And they're having XP staying the same. Knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. All of you, just go here quickly. I want to actually see just how much damage it would do. Okay. Evidently, my idea of skirmish is different. Oh well. Oh, that's why it was because of one slow coach. Oh well, they're dead. Good. Victory is ours. Man lost. Okay. Yeah, that seems good. More stats and figures for all those who enjoy them. Let's continue, shall we? And yet again, more coins. And I love the fact that it actually says roughly when they were, like late, like it said late Falaf kings. So, sack settlement, please. How happy are they? Very. Actually, what's this? Small scale industry. How much? Not that much. Let's just end turn here. Now, I've got a problem of where to go next. Yes, this is quite a difficult problem, actually. Do I go for Rome? Because of Rome will be a powerhouse later on. Right now, if I had numbers, I would be able to win against them quite easily. Do I finish off getting all of Greece first? Well, actually, I'm at war with them right now. Do I finally finish off the Greek faction leader? Well, the Greeks then. Yeah, Greek. Or do I just go up north where there are just rebel settlements after rebel settlements? Meaning easy victories. Add more money, more power and more glory. Oligarchic, in other words, one ruler only. So, recruitment slots allowed 2, naval recruitment costs reduced, experience bonus for ships, public order due to happiness 5, public order due to law 10%, local production and farming income +2. What about democratic? Recruitment slots 2, naval, miners, still got the thing. So, oh, I get it. What it basically is that oligarchic is, you can own, it's 1. 1 is the maximum you could recruit right now. Like, it's at 0. If I get this one, it's going to be 1. But they're exactly the same. But the oligarchic states, it's actually better here. However, I don't think I'll be getting that many votes, so I believe getting a democratic one is best to kind of stick with what was in real life. Oh, actually it's Spartans, so very complicated stuff. Let's get some more cavalry. And end the turn. Yeah, I do think I will capture all of Greek first and then move out. And take the other places. This one. That costs 6,000. I'm now gaining quite a bit per turn. Let's just get a boat. Yes, a boat. Ooh, Spain's actually gaining quite a lot of ground. Ooh, I wish they actually changed the colours of Makedonia and Spain, because of look, this is black and Makedonia is also black, so if I get to here it will be harder to tell who's who. Oh wow, are they destroyed already? Show family, no, show. Yeah, the Greeks are dead, and I killed them. Okay, that's 6 turns until that's done. Retrain as much as possible. You small granary, that's doing that. School, farm, more income, that will be helpful. Pella, you can repair if you had more money, and that would actually gain me more money because it's mines which are damaged. Ooh, here come the what are they called again? Can't really remember, but I have faced these many times before. Ooh, a betrothal, that's nice. Wow, that actually costs a lot to repair. Let's just merge. about to get attacked there, which is not surprising at all. Really? However, I'm going to do something rather sneaky and annoying. Because if I attack here... Oh, actually it didn't. I thought it would. It's a 5-3. Still a 5-3. However, I shall control this army and this one. However, being as you have seen a lot of battles this video, I shall not fight it this turn, but this time, but in the next video. Right, but let's just continually harass them as much as possible. Oh, that's nice. That's awfully nice. I like that those little settlements are actually places you can go. I salute you, sir. You have made a brilliant decision making this. Very, very helpful. Because it basically means you don't have to spend money building a fort just so it can be demolished in 2 turns. 1 turn to stay in, the next turn it's demolished. Even though you may have an army coming up in 3 turns. But you then have to spend another 200 just to get a fort, which is going to happen again and again and again. Though I would have actually liked it if it made differences. Oh, wow. Wow. Rome. What's happening to you? Oh, phew. I thought Rome did something stupid. I thought Rome attacked here, and for some odd reason I thought that was Carthaginian, but it wasn't. Wow. Okay, let's end it here. This has been Salty323. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.